Hey guys, welcome back. What's going on? Wagwan. I hope you guys are doing awesome. So today we're giving a little dramatic practice on the leg. Yeah, so and we're gonna have a little cut crease and we're gonna have all of that going on. So as you can see right now, I'm making my little eyebrows. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're doing those eyebrows, and I'm using the LA Girl pencil, and yeah, we're about to do a little eyebrows, see how best we can. And guys, as you can see, how my makeup has been improving from when I just started. The eyebrows are different, the blending is totally different, and also I got a new palette. I think that helped us a bit that I have other extraordinary colors. I learned a few techniques. I haven't mastered them as best as possible, but I've learned a few techniques, and the whole thing about brushes is very important. The brush you use to put on each eyeshadow, and which one you choose to blend with, and all of that. So that's what I'm currently doing. I'm doing my research, and I'm trying my very best to be consistent on YouTube. I'm here doing this edit, and before I was watching Grey Anatomy, I know that everybody's not a Grey Anatomy person, but oh my god, I have been watching Grey Anatomy from I was so small, and I didn't realize that I was watching Grey Anatomy all these years until I saw this episode of this guy that how could I explain this? Oh, I got so carried away with talking. So yeah, let's get back to this a little. So we use the petroleum jelly to take away, just like how you'd use the concealer to perfect that eyebrow. We use the petroleum jelly and the Q-tip to just clean up around and to perfect the eyebrow how we would want it. This is in my previous videos, but for persons who are just watching, that is how you know, and you can see how that clean finish with this now. The petroleum jelly or oil-based products, baby oil can be used, any oil-based product can be used to remove makeup easily. Even with makeup removal, I always put on some olive oil, some coconut oil, and I just rub that in, and then I use a wipes, whatever you call it, and I just take off all of that makeup, and then I go back in with one, and it comes out way cleaner. You know, you go through, you get a nice soothing scrub, not one that is too harsh on the skin, and you scrub out that makeup, and you know you're gonna have to hydrate, you're gonna have to tone, and you're gonna have to moisturize. Yeah, so yeah, you know, we're doing these brows, perfecting them. But getting back to Grey Anatomy, so if you're a Grey Anatomy person, you're supposed to know that there's this guy that is on Grey Anatomy. I don't remember what season, but he had the case where he had some tumor, and his face was, he looked like maybe a character that you would see in a cartoon, or his head was swollen, his face was swollen, and he looked, different from others. And when I saw that case, I was like, oh my god, I remember this case. And I was predicting that that the guy would end up dying, and they still asked for the plastic surgeon to fix his face, and they look at him and they say he was so at peace. And I remember that, and I'm like, because I used to watch Grey Anatomy and Bizarre ER. Guys, I hope you don't think that I was like this weird kid, but I really love those things. I really love medicine. I did the sciences in high school. I didn't get all of the sciences, and my ultimate dream is to complete a degree in the sciences. But hey, we'll see where life takes us, what is my purpose, where I'm gonna fall in. But yeah, I really love medicine, and it's not just like I've been watching Grey Anatomy for all of these years without even realizing, because Grey Anatomy actually have been there from like 2005. Yeah, I'm currently at season 5, episode 11, and I'm going up. And I tell you, I go through those episodes so quickly. I'm so engaged. So as you can see now, I'm actually using my foundation, and the reason I'm using my foundation, I'm putting this closer to the brow or whatsoever and filling in. The reason why I'm doing this, sometimes when you use like a lighter, what you would call like a lighter concealer, and you would use that, and when you look up at the brows, sometimes you can see that, and sometimes I will go for a more natural look, or it depends on what I really want, because I do not put eyeshadow up to put the eyeshadow to the brow. So I put a little foundation there that would match in with the skin, and it is, I don't know, it's just easier for me. And then I put a little concealer, and it just worked perfectly, because actually I don't put too much concealer, because I'm actually gonna end up wiping it off. If I do a cut crease, I'm gonna take it off with petroleum jelly, and you will see that. This video is not as in-depth with the blending and what colors I use and all of that. It is not as in-depth, but if you want a video like that, you can comment down below and I will do that. But this, as you can see, this video is a bit and I really didn't have the space in my phone either, because I used my phone, and what I was gonna say, yeah, I didn't have the space, and you guys know how the whole editing thing, so but if it is requested, I will definitely do it. But yeah, as you can see, I am blending, so I actually use about 3 colors here. That is red, that is a bit of yellow, and then I'm gonna go in with, I think, some pink, but it's more rosy pink. Yeah, so then I'm gonna add some black, as you see there. So if you look closely at the ends, you can see the touch of pink. And then we're gonna go in with our sunset colors. Yes, we're gonna go in with our orange and our yellow. That type of tropical on the beach sunset vibe. That's what we're going for. And yeah, and guys, it's gonna look hideous before it looks amazing. And that is the thing, sometimes in life we're so caught up with what the finished product, and we say, oh, that's not gonna come out good, and we just need to give it some time, let it marinate, let it evolve, and let it transform into what it really needs to be. And also, I'm really trying. So yes, I'm really trying to be consistent. I really want to put in the work that it needs for me to evolve, and it's not only about gaining the subscribers on YouTube and the watch hours and the views, because guys, trust and believe that if the persons that you see doing YouTube and you see they're gaining subscribers and they're making money, guys, listen to me, they deserve it. They deserve it. It is not like, oh, all they do is get up each day and do. Yeah, they don't get up every day and do videos and they just put them out and they edit themselves and they get this, they do all, they have nothing doing and they get all of these subscribers and all of this. So let me tell you something, there's a lot that goes into editing for these videos to actually come out good, and I'm learning the craft and I'm not at my best, and my videos has improved from all of those times before. So it's like when you see these persons going and they're doing their best and they're putting in their work, you know, if you don't have anything, you know, good to say to them, just go along. But you know, negative and positive, it's gonna come, but you can't let some people see or the environment really affect you. You have to be proactive and not reactive, and that's another point, guys. Like being proactive instead of reactive is really important. When you are reactive, you don't, okay, I'm not going to dress up and go out today because I feel sad, or I'm not going to dress up and go out today because the place is raining, or I'm not gonna wear this because she says it looks ugly. You know, sometimes we tend to look validation from people when we lack confidence within ourselves. I personally can give account for this, and just know that the advice that I give to others, I'm taking it for myself. You don't need to look validation from nobody. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That one came out way better than the other one. But yeah, but you don't need the validation from nobody. You have to be confident in your own skin, or else what others say is gonna matter, and you're gonna live your life to impress others and not even to really impress yourself. And you have to live life for you, honey. So yeah, you have to be proactive instead of reactive. And I personally can see how sometimes I'm so reactive, and you being proactive is saying that, well, I'm gonna go today and I'm gonna have an amazing day, or even though certain things happen and the person say, oh, you can't do that, and you say to yourself, well, I can't do it, and you always try to find a strategy, you always try to be positive in the situation. So it's like, you know, you have a responsibility for, you know, you say for instance, you have chosen your responsibility, but also you have chosen your response in your responsibility, how you respond to certain things, because sometimes we are being put in certain responsibilities, and our response will determine our behavior, and you know, our behavior is a function of our decision. We decided to take on these responsibilities, so our response is really a representation of ourselves, and it will determine if we are proactive reactive. So I want to be proactive, and I manifest proactiveness over my life and your lives. So yeah, guys, it's it's a journey, and my aunt and I, we have been going over this book, and I'm telling you, it is so incredible. And if you guys want me to give you some pointers, because me and my aunt, we discuss it, and sometimes you really just break it down even more, and sometimes I catch on to certain stuff. I'm not, I catch on to stuff really well. My aunt can see it on a certain view, and I can see it on a different view, and it's like we combine together, and we can just see it on different perspectives, but it aligns in the same path. It's just when you and somebody do something, you just connect on a different level, and you're just like, oh my god, like yeah, I love that. That's what we talk about. So it's the book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and it's an amazing book. I have been reactive to this book. I have been so reactive to this book. Because if I'm not feeling it, or I let it, because I'm doing so many things distract me, and I'm like, oh, I can't read this book, this that, but really I can find the time to read this book. Excuse my language. I can find the time to read this book. I might cut that out. Yeah. So yeah. So find the time to really read this book and to put in that work, and to just improve upon the stuff. Guys, we gotta renew our mind, because our mindset is the reason why it's the reason why we react to a certain situation. I know I'm not talking about the makeup, but you guys can see the makeup. I'm just keeping you guys entertained. And all. Yes. I don't know. I'm in a cheerful spirit. God is good. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for shelter. I'm grateful persons are ill, persons are dying, and I am here, and I am so grateful. And the next thing, people, I'm going to make a little thing on depression, and I'm going to give a little statement for it, because misery like company, and guys, you don't want that into your life. But as you can see, we did really well on a little practice here, and I'm happy you guys stayed tuned with me. So I'll see you in my next video, and my next video will be pertaining to my giveaway. I really just wanted to get this out. So see you guys. Love you. Bye.